Find the 6 trig functions for the point 3/5, comma, -4/5. Okay, so we don't need to draw this guy out, but it's always a good idea to do so. All right, so we'll just go 1 in each direction here. Now here the x value is positive and the y value is negative. So we'll just eyeball this, right? We'll go 3/5 to the right here and then -4/5 down, right? So this will be the point 3/5, comma, -4/5. So what does it mean when it says to find the 6 trig functions of this point? Okay, so that'll be essentially the sine, right? We want the sine of t, we want the cosine of t, and we want the tangent of t. And then we also want the reciprocals, right? The corresponding reciprocals. The reciprocal of sine is cosecant. The reciprocal of cosine is the secant. And the reciprocal of tangent is the cotangent. Okay. So how do we find these? Well, we know that this is on the unit circle, right? I mean, we can verify that, right? We know that x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Okay. So 3/5 squared plus -4/5 squared does equal to 1. So because we are on the unit circle, then the sine of this value is just equal to the y value, right? Cosine would just equal the x value, and tangent would equal y over x. So in this case, well, we already know what the sine value is, right? Sine of t would equal the y coordinate, which is in this case -4/5. The cosine value would be x, which is 3/5. Tangent is y over x. So in that case, we're going to do a little bit of work here, right? So we'll do y over x. All right, so just writing this out, we get -4/5 divided by 3/5. Now remember, we're dividing fractions. So when we divide by fractions, we always multiply by the reciprocal. So we actually end up with -4/3 in this case, right? So tangent would equal -4/3. Notice the positive and negatives do make a difference, right? We are in this point is in the 4th quadrant. So the x value is positive, the y value is negative. That means that sine is negative, cosine is positive, tangent is negative. Well, the good thing about the 6 trig functions is once we get the first 3, right? The other 3 should be pretty simple. We just take the reciprocal, right? Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so this would be -5/4. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so we get +5/3. Cotangent would be the reciprocal of tangent, so we would get -3/4 in this case. And there we go. These are the 6 trig functions for this particular point.